just so powerful that we can come together and show love for our beautiful friend, fellow poet, who has hosted for years, right here on this stage at the Nuyorican Poets Café. And, you know, he shared with us, you know, his struggle with lupus. And I said, you know what, Nathan? You know you got a lot of love. So we're gonna get all our friends together, all those poets that you love gonna come out and show you some. Because you are our friend, and you have continuously shown us love all these years. So we thank you.
I have seen this young lady perform a couple of times before I really knew her name. And I always called her, you know, Oshun. And then I'm looking at the thing, and I said, oh, her name is longer than that. Okay, so I did not know that your full name was OSUNYOYIN. So first of all, I apologize to my sister because I didn't know that, okay? But second of all, she is also one of the nicest persons you've ever wanted to meet. I mean, always has a positive thing to say. You can be like, I'm gonna kill everybody in this place now. And she would talk you out of mass murder. Please, clap it up for the one, the only OSUNYOYIN.
Kind of short. Actually, that's a very good name for me. I'm an Oshun priestess, and my name literally means that Oshun speaks in melted honey. Good name for me because I have a very sharp tongue. I'll do 2 pieces. One is kind of short. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. You're not gonna kick me out. Good. This first piece was actually a conversation I was having with Nathan one night at 3 in the morning over text. And one of these verses was written just about him. And I left it alone for like 6 months, and then, you know, there was a 30-30 and I needed inspiration, and I wrote the rest of the poem. But it's real clear which verse is about Nathan. So. He be wonderful, full of sunlight and moonbeams, bouncing mirror off rushing river. Rainbows revive in his illumination. The sun rises from his radiance. Enlightenment dances trance in his light. He be wonderful. Music is his voice. Jelly chorus strings, djembe drums, dazzling vocals improvise a new song. A celestial jam that humanity has humanity celebrating what a new joy feels like. He be cool, a chorus of cool, cultivated, harvested from blue Arctic ice. Glaciers and icebergs are his avatar. Dry ice stands in awe. Music is a subscriber. Attitude adopted him. Brothers read from his tundra treaties to up their game. Cool composes definition based on him. He be a wonderful love, a balmy blush of sweet, an instant introduction to forever, an infinite echo of eternity, a commandment of acceptance, a poem of unconditional compassion, an apostle of kindness, a prophet of hugs, a testament to sweet, the tenderness in a baby's side. Yeah, he'd be wonderful. So, ALAKE is the deity of the crossroads, a trickster divinity, and all things pass through him. Obatala is our spirit of purity and of creativity and whiteness. Very simple definitions. Ogun is first and foremost our deity of justice. Everyone says he's a god of war. It's not true. He's first and foremost the deity of justice. And do I have to explain Oshun? She's first and foremost mother, and of course the goddess of love. So now you understand all of those references. So I've been rubbing antiques down on Broadway where the village meets the Lower East Side. No luck yet. Junkies and winos watch to see if my ritual produces any better visions than their chemically induced hallucinations. I want to tell them that overindulgence in the spirits of gin, wine, and white powders invokes false gods that use them as temporary altars till the poison cuts short their time and the demons move on to their next host. But ALAKE tells me I don't speak their language. He says I must wait in contemplative silence, until their own spirit asks that he open up the crossroads in them that chooses wisdom over wine, divinity over delusion, life over death. I go up to Harlem offering cracked and chipped plates of food to the collective ancestors of our freedom, begging them to speak to our walking wounded, the men, women, and children who suffer from 40 generations of post-traumatic slave syndrome disorder. I ask Obatala for the medicine to cure it. He says that patience is a father of good character, and only when the cultivation of that character becomes more important than degenerate distraction, maniacal materialism, and worshiping money as a god can we walk in the footsteps of our ancestors. I'm called up to the Bronx singing freedom songs. Until the killing of black men, black mothers' sons, is as important as the killing of white men, white mothers' sons. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. I see Ogun, our God of justice, standing underneath the elevated train tracks at Southern Boulevard. I run, greeting the tradition, Dobale, Mofori Ballet. I beg him to lead us in the battle for justice. He speaks his own scripture to me, Ogun Demeji, and says, don't hurry back from anything that requires patience. He continues, the truth, no matter how small and weak it looks in the beginning, always prevails in the end, always. Remember Medgar Evers? He says if we want justice, we must seek the truth, walk in truth, and speak the truth. Only then will our battle for justice be won. I poured libation in Brooklyn, in Weeksville, where care of each other, love of each other, and support of each other were our community cornerstones. I ask Oshun to return those gifts to us. She too tells me to wait. She says that love and fear cannot sleep in the same house, much less the same bed, but the time of courage is coming. Her waterfall of wisdom whispers into my ear. She says, love, love again, and then love more. Love is our legacy. Feed everyone's soul with love so it can grow in its power. So I practice contemplative silence, cultivate good character, walk in truth, work love, and wait, because divine guidance is far too precious to waste. Ashe?
He's like a V-box extraordinaire. He crawled.
Evening. Evening. I think I like this one. Peace, brother Nathan P. The sharpest dressed cats. You know what? What do you call it? You can't put me in any little boss room. Boss room. Box me into a corner. I come stronger and stronger. My heartbeat. Drum beats. Synonymous. Lyricals with roots. roots and Negro spirituals. Miracles and roots and your African spirituals. That tap carry me from down south to up north. Use my God-given voice to ignite the fires inside. Get the fires inside. Your BT expressing. BT expressing. Do it till I'm satisfied. Try to box me in. Figure out how I'm classified. They say he's crazy. Call me nuts. I'm George Washington Carver. Spread love like peanut butter. Peanut butter all over the place. You say it's waiting all over my face. Cool. Just don't box me. You in. Religious leaders sometimes you can't see me and then sin. Look at your own voices. You must be the devil. But it's not. My sin is sincerity. Believe in the Most High. I'm made in the image of, so therefore I believe in me and you ain't you sure. If this is the pure, uncut, you call me mud. What? Just do. Box me in and you believe everything that you see on TV. You rock me, you in. You royal before our empire. You box me, you're not a born criminal. Refuse to succumb to your visual subliminals and teach the babies the truth. Don't you box me, you in. You think outside the box, you get that multicultural crayon, you're black, you're encompassing all. You're encompassing all of your white like that, you're encompassing all. You in more than an iced out, frosted flake, I'm a serial thinker. You in. Labels are limiting. Labels are limiting. What do you call it? What do you call it? An artist. Don't you box me here. Thank you.
I don't even understand how do you even figure out you know how to do that, but that's just me. Jealous of your talent, son. Jealous. Well, you know I told him everything that he knows, right? Right? Did I say that? Good. I'm glad. Listen, once y'all keep the love going, why y'all not clapping if y'all keeping the love going? Keep the love going. Hold on one second. This is a true story, right? I got low blood pressure. Anybody got low blood pressure? So like, if you don't eat, you like fall out, okay? So we go to James Madison University, which is like, you know, someplace you don't want to go if you're black and by yourself. But however, we go going down there, and I banged my knee on the van. I got inside the Wendy's, and I fainted. I was like, and the guy that was next to us, because Chance was there, the guy was like, stand back. I'm a certified EMT. And he started, like, literally, like, patting down my boobs and stuff. And Chance was like, yo, she's being sexually assaulted in the Wendy's, right? And I was like, but yo, all I need is something to eat. So Jamal St. John went to the counter to get me some juice, but he was in line like, Kayo, I'm on the floor, dresses everywhere, I'm being sexually assaulted, and all of a sudden I hear, yo, I need some orange Fanta for my friend who is falling to the ground. That was Kayo, but long story short, if you fall out and somebody is sexually like filling you up or whatever, claiming to be an EMT, okay, Chance got your back. So please clap it up for the one, the only, I don't know where he's at, Chance! Oh yeah, there he goes, in all his glory.
my friend. She has fallen. Sir, we don't have orange juice. We only have Fanta. Please give me some Fanta for my friend. She has fallen. And I'm in the back of the line like, why does this sound like a poem? Only sound like a poem. Alright, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is John Chance Acevedo. I am the president of the Asshole Coalition. I'm an asshole. That's the truth. Nathan P calls me straight no chaser. So I was gonna do something, but I'm not. So I'm gonna do something else. No. My brother Crow couldn't be here, so this is from us to you. I will send my love, but you already have it. I will send you my energy, but your spirit has already kept my body out of jail more times than I care to mention. Missing your moment weighs heavy on me, but you have taken the time to share your life with mine. You are such... Excuse me, English is not my first language. En español, okay. Tú has... No, okay. But you have taken time to share your life with mine. You are so much more than a profile on social media, a legendary poet and host, a free giver of your time and wisdom. You are much more than a friend to me. You are my brother, and I love you. For life. No matter where this journey takes us, you are there with me, sincerely always, the Krizza and Chance. Thank you, sir. For all the wonderful dopeness you have brought to us. So me and Nathan almost got arrested in, what was that, Shippensburg? Plattsburgh? One of those burgs next to Montreal. We're driving back from a show. So the first mistake was, and now in hindsight, I'm thinking it's just like, Nathan P was already flagged on our way up there because he was doing like 140 in a 65. They stopped him and they was like, what's the problem? He's like, you know, he throws on the cool voice thinking a woman's coming to the glass. He's like, yeah. It's like, just the poet and we're going to a show. It was like, sir, you know, you can't go that fast here. You know, I didn't see you. So, because they were hiding in the bushes. I didn't see you, sorry. So it's crazy because once you get that far up, they don't give you a ticket with an amount. Right. Like you gotta mail it in, and then it was funny because he was speeding in one county, but he got caught in another county, so he gets a ticket for each county. So then on our way back, I was like, I hope we don't have any issues. So then the Mountie comes into the glass and he's like, can I have your passport? Me and I look at each other, I'm like, I hope you know you're driving an immigrant around. And then Nathan just looking at me like, ID? He was like, where are you guys from? He's like, Nathan again. We're from New York, we're just some poets. And then the Mountie comes and he's looking at everything, he's looking at us, and then it was just like, okay, yeah, I can go. Then on our way back, Nathan has to rest because he wouldn't allow me to drive illegally. So, I mean, I can drive, I just don't have license and stuff. So I was like, dude, I got this. And he's like, no, it's cool. We just gonna pull over here and take a nap. So I'm like, all right, you can nap. I'm gonna be up. So Nathan takes a nap, and I'm like, all right. So I'm checking, we in this deserted parking lot. I'm checking around, like, I hope nothing jumps out, because I'm a scream. Woo. So we sitting there, and Nathan, as soon as he turns off the car, he's just like, knocks out, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good sleep. It's gonna be a good sleep. 7 minutes later, Nathan wakes up, he's like, all right, you ready to go? I'm like, what the hell? I was prepared. I was mentally prepared to take on any challenges.
Speaking of Canada, okay, I got stopped at the border with a bunch of poets. This must be poets and us traveling. I was like, yo, don't say shit because we had to get past the border to go catch an airplane to get back to New York. Long story. The dudes, the Mountie, they come on with the dogs and stuff, bunch of people, and the guy was like, what y'all doing coming from Canada? oh, we're doing a show, we came from a Martin Luther King thing. What did Martin Luther King ever do for Canada? Mad, that was his name. Y'all remember Mad? Mad said, what do you mean? What did Martin Luther King ever do for Canada? Next thing I know, they had seized our passports. We had gotten taken out in car. We was in a little room. I thought we gonna miss our fucking flight. I gotta go to work. Why can't you just be quiet? Why you gotta be so damn mad? Long story short, we survived. We didn't get shot. Thanks for listening. Okay. Now, I told this young man, now, okay, back to me falling out, West Virginia, whatever. I love performing at James Madison University, but it's like a 6-hour drive, and we usually go with a bunch of poets, right? So Kayo, who I'm going to call next, who is outside, I don't know what he's doing, he's going to come in, okay, he's the one who asked for the orange Phantom. I need a vendor for my friend who was falling. Okay, this is a true story. But the funniest shit, they all, after I fell out, ate a hamburger, drank the orange soda, why didn't let me drive 4 more hours? Please back it up. 21, the only Kayo. Yeah, please, I need a palm up for my friend who was falling. She cannot get up. Yeah, son, we told all your business. How about that? How about that, son?
How's everybody doing? I'm gonna call my brother D Cross up here to rock. Much love to Nathan P.
Yes.
She was my daydreams and nightmares all in the same chapter. Pictures of our life, story I began to manufacture, carving her name on my chest. I became obsessed in the love line segments, and I must confess that I knew it wouldn't last. Endless was our fate. There I was at 18, and she was all of 38. 100% woman looking for a spouse, and I stood at that my mommy's house. But bear witness, she was my sickness, and I didn't want the cure, so I invented a persona of being more mature. It was shown I acted grown, it was hard to pretend though. She spoke of education and politics, and I spoke of Nintendo and how PlayStation 1 and 2 was really got the same, because EA Sports is in the game. It was a game that she was playing that left my insides unexposed. The time that I spent with that scent from a rose, I wanted to show her that I was a star in the horizon, imagining driving her in my car, but I didn't yet have my license. I was that passenger seat driver that TLC had called a scrub, and she was my private dancer because I wasn't allowed in clubs. And one day she asked for Alizé, I say, by the way, that would be hard, because on the door of the corner store they had a sign that said, we card, and I'm only 18. And it was that time when we went out to have some fun, and we bumped into some of our old friends and asked her, how old is your son? And she said, 18. Man, I wanted to turn the page because I was with Ranger. I am a woman that's more than twice my age, and her friends think I'm her son, and she thinks I'm the one. But how can I be the one when they think that I'm her young? She said that you would be the flower, and I would be the stem. You're under my arms, so just forget about them. My baby, you're my baby, you will always bring me joy. I'll be your woman, and you could be my boy. I mean man. And what she really said really left me content, because I thought of all the wonderful times that we had spent, but it was what she said after that really left a dent. She asked me to pay half the bills and the rent. I had visions, you can call it. I had visions, you can call it, and what can tear us apart. I felt the incisions in my wallet and the fear in my heart. Tears came to my eyes as I continued my visions. Soon she'll be asking me for alimony checks, cable bills, and college tuition, groceries, telephone bills, little kids calling me father, waking me up in the middle of the night just to ask me for $1. Holla, I came into this relationship just to get my cheap thrills. Now I'm paying half the rent and part of the utility bills. I mean, it doesn't make make any sense. This woman is making me tense. She looks like a beautiful, beautiful queen, but now she looks like an expense. And I'm only 18. I'm only 18. I'm only 18 to this experience. I am a new jack. Instead of chilling with the fellas, I'm giving Stella her groove back. To top it off, I have to prove that. To top it off, I have to prove that. To top it off, I have to prove that I can handle her. I mean, I'm serious. This woman is experienced, and if I fall short of my responsibility, someone will be furious. And who will it be? It most certainly wouldn't be me. And that's when I knew that age was a factor. She was my daydreams and nightmares, all in the same chapter.